Welcome to How to Do Everything for another week. My name is Tommy Dasilo, and today on the show, Emma Holland and RHI Down are going to teach me how to befriend Lisa McCune. The show is on Patreon, patreon.com/howtodoeverything. Support the show, get a bonus episode every week. Today on the program, I am thrilled to be joined by Emma Holland. You might know her from Taskmaster Australia. She's been on Have You Been Paying Attention a ton of times. She's done sold-out tours across the country, and she has a kids book out called Stories for the Kid Next Door. I recorded this up in Brisbane with her and RHI Down, who I met and became friends with when she lived here in Melbourne. She's now living back in Brisbane, raising a family. She's gigging all the time across Brisbane. So if you're from Brisbane, you will have seen her around the place. She's a fixture of the scene up there. She also pops up on podcasts all the time. These two are great friends. I did a podcast with them just before this, a live recording of Josh Earl's Don't You Know Who I Am? And I was very lucky that they wanted to hang around and come and do this episode of my show. This is a lot of fun. This was so much fun to do. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that translates. So here we go. This is How to Do Everything with Emma Holland and RHI Down.
I did drugs. This is like a hot fertility tip, is that you do drugs right as the egg drops, and then you have sex 5 days later, and then you get pregnant with like the perfect baby.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Like a...
First one was mushrooms.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Second one was coke.
Yeah, you can tell when you look at them.
Yeah, you can tell. Hey,
Yeah.
Herbie's got his third eye open. He was born with it open.
Maisie's already got a business plan ready to go.
Yeah, Maisie's got a food truck.
She's been spending a lot of time in
She's on the
cubicles at
go.
3 a.m. just
Yes.
pitching apps.
She's a busybody. She's always
on the go.
working on something.
a lot of crypto.
She's read every street sign you've ever passed.
Yes, whereas all of Herbie's monster trucks have like a character, personality. They've got a background. You
They're
know,
always smiling at
They're
him.
always smiling at him.
Yep.
Yeah. So
You might be the first person to come on the show, Rhi, who I've said in the survey, like, what's something that you've like learned how to get really good at? It was like, what's something you're in recently where you didn't know what you were doing and you were like giving birth the first time? And it's like, well, that's hard to argue with as an answer.
Well, my answer's really boring. Be so honest.
No, they were great.
I think mine were boring.
I was so worried about being
Plenty
boring.
of people have come on here with kids and they haven't gone, hey, look, I'll tell you, this is the thing that I know how to do. Fucking crack one out.
Yeah. And like I've heard so many friends like prepare. They go, I've listened to all these podcasts.
Yep.
Yeah. I've like done all this research. I've been eating dates, and I'm like, I like didn't know anything going into it. And they make you do like
You raw dogged
too.
twice.
I raw dogged it twice.
Wow.
And like the first time I was like, I can't even do it. Hey, I was like, he's not coming. I can't do it. I don't want to do it anymore. And then they went and got like the claw.
Wow.
And they pulled him out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was like, I can't.
I don't
know how to.
I
Literally, I was like, I don't know how. I literally remember looking.
You're telling me to push, and you know, women, we're not very good at sports. I can't really do this.
Yeah, I'm like,
saying a lot right now.
I'm like, I thought I was. So
I
this
mean,
is as good as it gets from me. You're going to have to go and get some help.
I mean, that's brutal when anything you're doing, when someone gives you a directive, like try doing this, and you're like, I sort of had already done that to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're
You
like,
go, guess what I've actually been doing the past 50 minutes?
yeah, there's nothing left in the tank.
I thought I was pushing the whole time.
Is pushing like a really is it like a Kegel vibes? Like
Yeah, it's like really.
because I think I can do it, but I don't know for sure because obviously I've
with
never
Maisie,
given birth.
it was so easy.
Really?
It's like 3 pushes. Herbie
Wow.
had dug the tunnels. Follow the
He's
light,
in the Nutty
babe.
Putty caves.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
He's down there.
Yeah, he is. He's trapped upside down.
He's trapped upside. Duncan and I this
also,
morning.
Can you imagine dying in the Nutty Putty caves? And it's called the Nutty Putty Cave.
This morning, Duncan and I were talking about doing a Halloween couple's costume. He's the cave, and I'm the guy.
Yeah, oh my God,
And
it's
he
him
we
carrying
walk
you
around and he
around.
holds me upside down.
Oh yes,
Like,
yes.
Yeah, very insensitive.
Let me
Yeah.
die in like the clear blue cave. Don't let me die in the Nutty Putty. The Nutty Putty.
Putty.
It's such
Is this some Brisbane shit? What
no,
are you?
darling.
Nutty
It's
Putty's what we
America.
call jizz up here.
Yeah, Nutty
okay,
Putty.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
A
is a lot
hot
of my
load of Nutty
relationship.
Putty.
Because Lauren will say something, I'm like, what is that? And she's like, oh, you don't know this phrase? And I'll go, no. And then she'll be like, I guess it's a Perth thing. It's always...
Oh, but that's fair.
and then I'll Google it. I'll Google the phrase plus Perth and just nothing comes up.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah,
like,
but Perth's not right. Like
Perth
they're
doesn't
not
have the
well
internet,
over
so
there.
the internet wouldn't even know anyway.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a really good point.
Yeah. My friend from Sydney loves to come and visit us, and we live on the north side of Brisbane. I won't say where because I've got kids. Otherwise, I'd be like, here's my address.
Yeah.
And he goes,
Mac
do you-
DeMarco, come visit me.
Yeah. He goes, do you get Uber Eats out here? And I'm like, I'm fucking 20 minutes from the city.
That's sick.
Fuck off.
That's such a good thing.
It's such a good
That's
burn.
such a good flex to just ask for any town you're in.
Yeah.
Like on stage in like
do you know what
Newcastle.
Netflix
Do you guys
is?
have Uber Eats here?
You know what Netflix is? Do you guys get
Yeah.
that here
Do you have
on your
Woolworths
TV or
yet?
just Channel 9?
Yet.
It's so good.
Yeah, that's good. There is something because you're both from Brisbane.
I'm not from
I
Brisbane.
forgot we're doing
You're
the
not?
podcast.
No, and I get
No.
so mad when people say it.
I thought you
No,
were.
you don't.
I'm from Canberra.
Canberra's
Canberra.
so
I just
lame.
live here.
But your family live here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone lives here now.
Because everyone
Right.
knows that Brisbane's the best.
Well, yeah, no one wants to settle
So wait,
in
you
Canberra.
moved from Canberra to Melbourne
to Brisbane.
to
yeah.
then Brisbane.
Yeah.
Right.
Crazy trajectory.
But did you move here because your parents live here, right?
It was part of the reason, yeah.
Okay. So, but they moved here first.
Yes.
Okay, right.
So we left Canberra. I went to Melbourne. They went to Brisbane. So I
Ah,
would come
got
up here
it.
for holidays and stuff.
Right.
And now I've lived here for a couple years.
And do you identify as what would you say is most prevalent in the makeup? Canberra, Melbourne, or Brisbane?
Canberra.
Canberra. I was going to
Yeah.
say, even when I said you should come watch the NRL with me, you said you would only watch it if you went for the Raiders.
Well, no, I didn't say that. I didn't
You
mean
did say that.
Well,
Sorry.
I grew up around the Raiders.
Don't
I don't
come onto a podcast and lie because
didn't-
you did say that, and I heard you
didn't-
say that.
And I think I said it. I
You
think
did
I
say that.
implied it.
You
but-
didn't imply. You literally said I would have to go for the Raiders.
No, I don't think this. I think you're lying, and I think you're being hysterical. I think you're
I'm just gonna
postpartum.
go out of frame. I
I
don't
think
want
she's
to.
got postpartum
actually
psychosis.
I don't consent to being filmed in this moment.
Sorry, I was just having flashbacks. Sorry.
Just having flashbacks
Go.
to you standing over my mahogany dining table. I literally remember. I
don't think it's
and
mahogany.
you said,
Oh, it's going to be like this for every detail.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't call it a table. It's more like a stool.
It's like polyester
Yeah.
kind of vibes.
Polyester.
Yeah, it's very soft. Doesn't really stand up.
okay, this is just like blatant bullying. And
I
to
don't think it's
attack a
bullying.
mother,
I think-
to attack a woman who has postpartum depression is actually a really, really fucked up thing to do, Emma.
I'm just going to like leave an audio
Shut
reminder
up!
to myself.
Shut up! I'm having a conversation.
I'm just leaving an audio reminder to myself to say in the intro that you guys are really good
Really
friends.
good
I
friends.
just don't want anyone listening this far in and going,
Why would
like,
she lie?
Jesus Christ.
Why would you lie on the
I hate
podcast like
this
that?
cunt.
We do not get along. We
Well, we're not.
famously have beef.
I mean, you
we
guys
fa-
are friends.
We have
No.
incredible beef.
we have incredible beef.
But I do let Emma come over to my house and spend significant amounts of time with my children.
I do. I spend like 8 hours
Yeah,
at her
okay.
house.
But that's just because I'm desperate. I'll let anyone come over.
and I literally have nothing else to do.
I'll let anyone come over for a 15-minute break, okay? Anyone. You do not need a blue card.
That's how much of an insult is that, going around to your friend's house to visit their kid and then being like, I'm
Oh,
going to have to need to
You're like,
see the
sorry,
blue card before you come into my
Sorry.
house.
Sorry, I'm just gonna take them both with me while I go to the toilet.
You told me the other day, Rhea, that you've got some of my artwork in your
I do,
in
yes.
your little boys'
Oh,
room.
yeah.
Yes,
You do.
I actually ended up moving it to my room. It's one of those pieces that I love so much, and it ends up getting like moved around the house from like the living room. It was in Herbie's room for a while, and now it's back in our room because it literally is like the main thing I see every single day because it's
You
like
sent
above
me a
our TV.
message saying he like talks to it when he's going
Herbie-
to bed, and
No,
so you,
oh
but
my
you,
God.
but
No,
you
but
went
he does, because-
moving this into mum and dad's room.
No,
Sorry, kid.
he talks to it before bed because we have our ensuite is in our room.
Yeah.
And so we all shower and we all get ready for bed in our room.
Okay.
Right? So we like, if we put him up onto like the dresser where the TV is, he goes, "Hi, Tommies," because we told him that the two little guys coming out of the van are called Tommies. He
That's
goes, "What's
really
that? What's
cute.
that?" I go, "They're Tommies."
They're Tommies.
And he goes, "Hi, Tommies. Hi, Tommies." And I got a video of him doing it the other day, but then he immediately started crying. And I was just like,
Ah,
I
delete.
can't- I
yeah,
can't
delete.
wait
That's
Yeah.
not good enough.
Yeah.
And then you'll try and get him to do it again, and he'll go, "No, don't want to."
Do you think this kid would fucking lose his mind if he met me?
Yeah.
And
I think he'd know that you were like the IRL.
This is so
OG Tommy.
the kind of thing that like you hear from your friend about your friend's kid, right? And then you see the kid when they're like 18 and you're like, "Funny story about you. I did a little drawing that was in your room and you used to apparently you used to say good night Tommies," and you're just like, yeah, cool dude.
Okay, pedo.
Nice story about when I was a baby. I don't
I love when
give a
people tell
fuck.
me stories about myself.
Yeah. Me too. Same.
I love
It doesn't matter what it's about.
I don't care
It
how old
doesn't
I
I get
was.
embarrassed even if I was like one.
Why?
Because I don't know.
I love attention.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
And so does Herbie. So
Do you
I
want to
think
know
it'd be
something
fine.
fun? Lisa McCune of
Your castmate.
my castmate and Taskmaster,
Taskmaster,
and
yeah.
what was her other show? Fuck.
I don't even know
Blue
who you're
Blue
talking-
Healers. Blue Healers. Sorry, I couldn't remember.
I
What
don't
was
even know who
her
you're talking
other
about.
show? We all think of Lisa McCune as the star of Taskmaster.
I don't even know
I
who
do.
the fuck
She's the
this
star of my
is.
heart. Oh my god.
What?
RHI. She's an Australian icon.
Is she blonde?
Yes.
Okay.
What is it
Okay.
like to find out that
Okay, that's
Ree
good.
didn't watch the TV show you were on?
I don't care. She doesn't really watch
but
anything I do.
I watched it all on TikTok.
She watched my TikToks.
I watched all the clips,
She
all the
does.
best of bits.
She does watch my
Taskmaster's a little
TikToks.
bit,
Yeah.
little bit high concept for her.
Yeah, I'm not following
What is this, The Wire?
plot.
Who are all these different characters? What the fuck's going on?
What is this, Blue Healers?
different every season?
Anything that Emma wants me to see, she'll put online.
Yeah, I'll send it to you
Anything that
directly.
Yeah,
you're
it's
anything
important.
that you're really proud of, I know I'll just see it online because you'll put it on your socials.
Yeah, I get a woman to do that for me
Yeah.
now. Anyway, Lisa McCune
Yeah.
held my sister as a baby.
Whoa.
My older sister, Rachel.
Donna just knows.
I know
everyone.
she's involved everywhere. And then I was working with her on Taskmaster and I was like, hey, you held my sister as a baby. And she was like, oh. Like, she didn't seem stoked about it. Like,
Is this? But when are you? How long are you
She's
waiting
like
to
the
wheel
one
this
I.
one out?
She's like the one I dropped.
I think I think the impression was like, look how much younger I am than you. But that wasn't what I was trying to say.
no.
I just thought it was crazy. I'm like, you held my sister as a baby and now we're working together. Isn't that insane?
I think you'd be worrying if you're her. Like, is there like a second part to the story? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh no, did I do something bad here? Like,
Yeah.
what's-
Maybe she
and you
was-
flung her really hard against the wall.
She is the sweetest woman in the world, so she probably was worried.
Lisa McCune.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
God, she's nice.
I find that very easy to believe.
I love her so much.
I was a massive Blue Healers fan.
That
growing up.
Lisa McCune
McCune.
is
MCC.
UNA.
I've
talked on here
I've
before
forgotten it immediately.
about I
Please
think,
don't
like,
spell at me. I'm postpartum. Okay. Fucking hell. What the fuck?
after she was on Blue Healers, she was in a production of The Sound of Music that I went to.
God, I bet she was incredible.
And right before it started, voiceover comes out and goes, Lisa McCune has taken ill. The role will instead be played by... And you just heard an entire theatre of people go, ah. And for that understudy who, you know, you'd be backstage being like, this could be my big break.
Yeah.
Just audibly hearing the entire theatre do that, that's got to be
But that's the
rough.
effect she has on people.
Exactly.
Australia loves her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if this understudy is still holding a secret grudge.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, you made
It
my...
would be pretty devastating because it's like, just come and enjoy a show.
Yeah,
You guys being fuckheads.
yeah.
Like, I would go out and be like, okay, I heard that. I'm like, I'm still really good. Like, I'm her understudy for a reason.
Just for that, I'm not even going to bother trying to hit those
guess
high
what?
notes.
Enjoy the third understudy. Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's
I would not
the
be
way.
happy. Yeah.
That is the fucking way.
Yeah.
That is a relief to hear that she's a delight.
The best.
Yeah.
The absolute best. I love her. She's always offering to have me at her house, like to host me.
Oh yeah.
I can't say enough good
But
things
you've
about
not taken her up on it?
her. I haven't had the time. I'm
Busy
I'm
girl.
very busy.
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah,
You're
Lisa
doing
understands.
this.
Lisa and I are in the industry together, so she gets it. She
As
knows.
Emma's understudy,
As my understudy.
I've been pulling
sure.
a lot of extra shifts.
Sure.
She
Yeah.
is time poor.
Who do you think she was the closest with of everyone on Taskmaster?
Oh my God, who cares about this bitch?
I want to get her on here one day.
I think we were all equally close. I think we all had like a really nice chemistry and dynamic. And
Who do you
thank
hate the most?
asking.
Who do you hate the most?
Oh, where do I start? Oh, probably myself.
Yeah. The only correct answer. The only safe answer.
Yeah, I
Throw
look in the
yourself
mirror and
under
I
the
didn't
bus.
feel good about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Papa.
So thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah.
No
Anyway,
worries.
You were on... Now, am I getting this right? Were you on the same season as Waka?
yes.
Takashi Wakatsuki?
Oh
Yes.
my God, love him.
Because you and I did a gig together last week
Oh my God.
where
Yeah.
we found out... we found out some... Very eventful backstage, I will say.
First of all,
Is this
what
where
we're
you
about
guys were
to tell
eating
you.
the National Confectionery lollies as well?
Same place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
See, listeners, that's the kind of stuff I get into off the air that I don't feel the need to bore you with.
Okay, we did this gig together in Newcastle.
Okay.
Waka walks in. He'd just gotten back from Japan.
He'd flown direct
He'd
from...
flown direct.
He comes in and he goes, I flew from Osaka to Newcastle. And I was like,
Crazy.
I never
didn't
would
even know
have
you could
guessed
do
that
that.
was an option.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah. Yeah. Osaka. Can you believe? Anyway, we were asking him how it was because he obviously just went and stayed with his family for a little bit, and then he drops this bit of information that took our breath away.
Yeah.
You tell it. You tell it.
No, you tell it.
Okay, I'll
no,
say
you're
it.
hot.
Someone
You tell
better
it.
someone better do the accent.
Oh yeah. By the way, for context, people listening at home, Takashi Wakasugi is a
He's
Japanese comedian.
He's a Japanese man.
Japanese man who now lives here.
So he was talking about how we're staying with your family, and he was like, yeah, it was nice. But my mum, she wakes me up every day. And we're like, oh, why? Like, you're on holiday, you don't get to sleep in? He's like, no, she wakes me up at 8 a.m. every day. She's got to wash my pajamas.
Yeah,
and we're like, what?
He starts by going, not really a holiday because, you're staying with your parents and,
Oh, yeah, like we all do it. He's saying it like
and he's
this.
like, and, you got to get up at 8 a.m. I'm like, 8 a.m.'s like pretty standard get up time. If not quite late, a lot of people would consider that.
But he
probably,
gets up.
Ree, would think of that as like one of the great sleep-ins, getting out of bed at 8 a.m.
No, Ree slept until 2.
You're so wrong.
I've seen this bitch.
You're so wrong. My husband is like the best person on the planet, and so like every weekend I sleep until like 1 p.m. I literally had to set an alarm to come and do the podcast today because it was at 1:30.
Incredible.
And I needed to like get up and like give myself a blowout. And then in the mornings I usually get up at 8.
That's so sick.
Because that's when James leaves to work, so he gets up with the kids in the morning.
I get up at 8 because that's when Waka gets up.
I'm an
out
of solidarity.
I'm on Waka time.
I'm on Waka time.
I've got a little cuckoo clock, but it's Waka who comes
Famously,
out and like
Japan
bows
same
at me to wake me up.
But yeah, Waka was like, I have to get up because my mum has to wash my pajamas every day. And we're like, every day? And he's like, yeah, she's insistent. She'll wash them in the morning at 8 a.m. and then hang them out and rewear them at night. And we're thinking, okay.
I will say, just to correct you quickly, the impression I got was that his mum makes him wash his own pajamas.
Oh, I know. I thought it was her washing
That was the bit that he was taken umbrage with. And that was the bit that I was finding so fascinating is that she's standing over him, sort of like making sure that he is washing these pajamas literally every day. First thing out of bed, pajamas straight into the wash.
But also like if they're getting taken off your body as soon as you're awake, like does that not like guarantee like maybe another night's sleep? Like is it really hot in Japan right now?
Here's what we were saying.
Am I a disgusting male? I'm not washing my pajamas every day.
I don't think
sorry.
you need
I wash my pajamas every day, but that's because I'm a stay-at-home mum and I'm wearing them until the afternoon, and then I pretend that I've been wearing normal clothes 30 minutes before James gets home.
That's good.
He's like, fuck, my wife's so hot, and I have looked so fucked up and smelled so bad for the majority of the day.
She does. She doesn't care when I'm over. She
Yeah.
just leaves whatever on.
I do. Yeah, that's true.
Love it.
I don't care about impressing you.
But the thing that...
With love.
Yeah, that's fine.
None taken.
That's fine, whatever.
Shut up, Ree. Shut up. I was literally about to say something.
We asked... Our first question was, do you not have 2 sets of pajamas?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, because I was like, why are you washing them every day? And he's like, because I didn't bring 2 sets with me. And we're like, okay, but like still why are you washing them every day?
Yep.
I'm picturing like he's brought these beautiful linen pajamas and he wants to take good care of them and sleep
Little
comfy every night.
monograms.
Like Minecraft pajamas.
Yeah, like beautiful little
Like
flannelettes.
Yeah, like toddler pajamas.
But then we're like, well, what are your pajamas? And he's like, comedy shirts.
Yeah.
So like the shirts he gets at festivals.
Yeah, like a gig will give you like, hey, we've just started making T-shirts with our little, logo
So it's
on
just
them.
like good chat comedy
Yeah,
hanging
good chat.
up on a line
He's
in
washing
Japan
them every
somewhere.
day.
Yeah.
Are we disgusting? Do you reckon there's people listening to this being like, yeah, of course you wash your pajamas every day?
Yeah,
I mean, you do need to wash your pajamas every day, but I feel like if it's winter and you wear them, you put them on right before bed and then you take them off right after you get up.
Yeah.
I feel like you can definitely
What
do
is this?
one more night.
I don't-
But if it's summer,
you use pajamas in the way they're intended, then-
but like if you're wearing your pajamas from like 6:30 until like 8 a.m.
Some people where it's like
That's a bit crazy. That's a bit
their
too long.
pajamas are basically leisure wear that they're in for a
Yeah,
lot more
that's
time,
a bit
but no.
too long,
Yeah.
right? That you should definitely wash them. But if you're doing and summertime, I feel like you should be washing your pajamas every single day.
Okay, but I
the
shower
summer.
before bed. And then
Yeah.
I put pajamas on
Same.
and then I will get up and change.
Yeah, but what if you're like sweating in bed?
I don't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's not really my
I'm just like
aesthetic.
a disgusting fat bitch. I can't believe you'd call me fat on the podcast.
I
That's
just
so crazy.
think the linen thing is weird.
It's so crazy
Well,
you'd say fat.
I don't think that's what I said.
Emma always goes, pig, 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 pig. she goes, it's crazy how much littler than you I am.
And she's always saying that'll do.
And she
goes,
that'll do.
At the end
she
of
goes,
it,
that'll do. And she always goes,
I know what
and she goes, I love the Raiders. That's what she says.
Yeah, I say that. And then I weave little webs in her corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Leave you little messages.
She's always taking pictures of my kids' feet. I don't know why.
Is this a
I call them trotters.
No, it's just some things I wanted to talk about on the podcast.
Thank you for bringing them up here.
I submitted them in the answer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's this podcast about?
Oh yeah,
we're doing it. This is it.
Oh, okay, great.
It's all about Waka.
Oh, awesome.
I get people here under false pretenses, and then every week I talk about Takashi Wakase.
We dissect Waka's behaviour.
All we got was the detail that they are comedy T-shirts.
Yeah.
But then there was no
what about
detail
the
of what
pants?
exactly. So I'm picturing him just kind of sleeping like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
I didn't want to bring that
I
up
imagine
to him
he
at the
crops
time.
it as well. So it's like a little,
So it's slutty.
a little slutty crop top and no pants.
But then we were like, I think Taunts was like, what if you were to sleep in the nude? And he just looks really forlorn and he's like, that wouldn't work. Because then I'd have to wash all the sheets.
Yeah, you have to wash the sheets every night.
Just his mum standing
I
over
love
him at 7:59 a.m. Get up and wash this disgusting bed.
Oh my god.
I truly in my heart think his mum is right and we're wrong.
The more we're talking, the more I'm kind of getting into it out loud.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The more I'm
it's
starting
not
to
as
feel that
crazy
way.
as we thought it was.
Yeah.
No, his mum is not right. That's so fucked up and rude. Just let him sleep until he's ready, and then he can wash his pajamas. If he wants to wear disgusting pajamas again an extra night, he's on holidays. Who cares?
It's a good point.
The mum is being over the top.
It's got to be one or the other. The wake up call or the washing the pajamas.
Yeah, it can't be both.
Both is
that's
rough.
like a bit. That's a bit skids.
He also
I would
was
never
like-
do that to my kids. That's so mean. Also, like
I would do that to your
not that
kids.
you're like when you're an adult or whatever. But is it like wouldn't it not be like a nice joy to like wash your kids' laundry when they visit like for a month while they're in Japan? You never get to see them. Like old times. Maybe I'm just like a nostalgic mummy, but like
Yeah.
why are you making him get up at 8 a.m? Let him sleep until he's ready. If Herbie woke up every day at 10 a.m, I'd be like sick.
Yeah.
There was nothing happened for those 2 hours. It does not matter.
Yeah,
you get up
true.
when you're ready.
True.
Do you know what I mean? My hairdresser the other day was like, my daughter, she just loves to sleep in. I'm like, isn't that good?
Yeah.
Yeah, let her
It's
rest.
just like, let her rest.
Yeah.
Let her just do whatever she wants to do. Why is that harming you? Why is that harming you? Anyway, my mum didn't let me sleep in either.
Yeah.
If you can
Okay,
tell.
I was wondering where this
I'm really
projection was coming from.
really
I was waiting for it.
At the start of when he was telling us about the trip, he was like, it's a bit, it was nice being over there, but it's a bit different in Japan. It's like a bit of a Japanese thing where, you stay with your parents for a couple of days and then they sort of start driving you insane. And we were all like, no, that's
a universal.
that's every culture on earth.
Yeah,
has
I wouldn't
that,
worry.
I think.
Yeah.
But when you're hearing something like that and you're thinking, like when he started telling the story, I was like, wow, what a strange quirk of the Japanese people that they insist on waking up and washing their pajamas first
Straight
thing out of
away.
bed. And then the more you hear it, you're like, nah, this is just a weird mum. Is what's going on here. It's unfair of me to sort of project this onto an
You
entire
going around
country.
spreading
worth of
I don't think
people.
it's weird.
Japan love to wash their pajamas first thing in the morning. They only have one set and they have to get up really early in the morning and wash them. That's the Japanese way.
Even if someone was like, I wash my pajamas every day, I'd be like, I probably wouldn't think all that much of it. It's the fact that the way he painted it is that he is marched from bed
Like she's
to
got-
laundry.
she's got him by the ear
Yeah, exactly.
to the laundry
First
tub.
thing
Yeah.
before cereal or coffee
Yeah.
is that the pajamas need to be washed and dried immediately before anything can happen in the day.
yeah, she's like, what if you have a nap? You've got no pajamas.
Yeah.
You want to have a 1
I
PM nap
wear
and there's
full
nothing ready to
denim
wear.
to sleep.
Yeah, that fucking
Should
sucks
I be
for you.
washing that because denim fades?
Denim,
No,
but
denim you
you're
don't
not
have
meant
to wash.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Do you know that? Do you actually not know that? Or are you being
No,
you
I
being
didn't know
JK?
this.
Yeah,
you're not
meant
supposed to
to-
wash denim.
But is that...
So what do you
Like
do with it?
if you have like a big stain or whatever, yeah, obviously it does.
You meant to spot clean, but the
Yeah.
more like it wears out the denim in a
Yeah.
way. So if you
Well,
want
yeah,
to,
that's
like,
when you get new jeans.
if you
No, okay.
okay.
if you want
What's
the denim
going
if you want the denim to age really well, you meant to like leave it. You meant
If
to
you like the denim thing you have and you
Yeah.
want to keep it for like the
Okay,
rest of your
I have
life.
I have a wonderful pair of jeans
Yeah.
that I love very much, but when I wear them, they start to stretch out and they don't fit me. But when I wash them, they shrink again. So that's why I wash them.
Yeah, well, what you meant to do is just put on weight so that they fit.
Yeah, Emma,
properly.
you're doing it really
I
wrong.
try, but I can't.
Okay.
Buy a fucking belt.
I try.
We're done. We're done. I'm not fucking doing this anymore.
I can't.
I can just eat what I want. Isn't that crazy?
I don't know.
No, that's I'm the same. I'm the same.
I didn't know you're not supposed to wash denim.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, there's obviously like...
I'm definitely wrong about the waka thing now because if I didn't know this, then I've got no culture. I've got no ability to judge
everyone
anyone.
listening to the podcast know that Emma smells like shit.
I know, but I love it.
There are going to be people listening to this. This will be one of those ones that just infuriates people that are like, of course you wash your fucking pajamas every
fucking
day.
disgusting
And you're meant to wash your
Yeah.
jeans once a week. There's always something that just activates
I
like
feel
one
like there's
person out
just
there.
certain rules for jeans that I feel like bottoms, I feel like they do need to be washed more regularly. Maybe
I
not
never
after
wash
every
a
use.
jacket. I've
But I
never
feel
washed
like
a denim jacket.
No.
Oh no, I have
A
washed a denim
dress,
jacket.
a denim dress,
Overalls.
overalls.
That's of concern
I feel
to
like
me.
that's a pant.
You know this?
as well. Do you know what I mean? It's like the same concern for the pant.
Okay. So I'm fine, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then what's this all been about?
I thought.
What are we doing here?
Can we talk about something else?
Yeah, we're bored.
Please.
It's my
We're
favorite
really
thing to do on a
bored.
podcast.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'll keep
Can
it
we do
moving.
something? Can we do
I'll
something
keep it
else?
moving
Can
along.
we do something fun?
I don't want to talk about
Tommy,
this
can we
other
do something
comic.
fun?
We're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, that's fair.
Why are we talking about a male who does comedy?
We're bored, Tommy.
You have two beautiful, funny
beautiful
women. in front of
women.
you.
Do you guys want to jump on the bed?
Yes, I do.
You have to leave though.
Oh, okay, fair. Ree, you were now my ex-girlfriend.
Yes.
You became good friends with.
Awesome start. I
Yes.
love this.
And then we broke up.
Yes.
And then my fiance,
Yes.
you are friends with her.
Yes.
Like you knew her before
Before
us
you
getting
did,
together.
yes.
And that's not how her and I met.
No.
And I
wish
remember-
I wish it
Whoa.
was. I wish I was like.
Oh, yeah.
I played a hand in it.
Yeah, I'm really
somehow,
glad
but
I've not given you that
I
satisfaction.
know. I'd be fucking telling.
But I remember
everyone.
going to a New Year's Eve party with her that you were at and you realizing that we were together and you getting very excited by this. And
Oh,
then the
yeah.
fact that it was now two of my girlfriends in a row that you were friends with, you
Yeah.
coming up to me and being like, it doesn't matter who it is. I'm always going to be fucking cucking you in any relationship you're in. Taking me aside for a stern word.
This would have been nice to be invited to this New
I
Year's
was
Eve
trying-
party.
I'm just trying to.
I was wondering why it was so fun.
I'm just trying to remember how many caps I had done for that party, and that
Well,
was,
how pregnant were you?
I was like 5 months.
Yeah, I thought so.
But like that would have been 2019. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
yes.
you're right.
And I know for that New Year's party, because I've told people so many times about it, so I took 9 caps.
Fuck, that is
At that
awesome.
party. I know. So, and it's also because James and I had been doing like a cap every night for like a week at this point.
Now,
And so I had to take
now the
9.
jammies are definitely going to need
Yeah.
a wash.
They're gonna
after
need a
that.
wash.
Jammies need
a
a wash.
9 cap sleep. Well, sleep.
Yeah, not sleeping.
I sleep with a nightcap if that's of interest to anyone.
with a little candle.
Wear a little hat.
You've got one of those long hats.
Yeah, I've got a candlestick.
Yeah, I wouldn't
I
mind.
take
the
it to the
little
bathroom with me.
hat. Yeah,
I check the crevasses of my house. Who's there? Hello.
yeah. I
no,
wouldn't mind
I
getting one of
was,
those
I
little
was
caps.
really,
One of those
really
little
fucked
sleeping
up,
caps.
but also like, I just love to make friends with.
Now, as someone who's never
comedians'
taken a
partners.
cap, what would 9 caps feel like?
I would feel like you were dying
Okay.
if you took it. You probably would die. Actually. You would actually probably overdose if you did 9 caps.
I
Yeah,
don't think
one
I'm
for
built
me
for
is
it.
like, I reckon maybe half the time I've done it, I've had a good time, and the other half I've been like, this is up there with the worst nights of my life.
See, that
Yeah.
risk to me is not
I
worth
know.
it.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out of the game. After the last time, I was like, I'm out. This is too. Because then you start to feel bad, and you go like, oh no, it's happening again. And
Oh
then
my
you psych-
God.
And then you
Just
psych
caps?
yourself out.
Just
yeah.
caps?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You're out of the game, just caps.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just get too old.
Mm.
Like, I can't do caps anymore.
Yeah.
Like, if I could, I would still be doing them. I know I'm a mum, but I'd book a babysitter.
That's good of you.
Like,
That's good.
the
She's really responsible.
The come down is...
I've heard the
atrocious.
come down's crazy.
Yeah, it's no good.
I remember like when I was like in my 20s, like I would like do a cap the next night and feel great. I just feel good. I
You'd
just feel
bounce.
so good.
Wait, you'd bounce
back so quickly.
You'd have a cap the next night immediately. Bounce
yeah,
back.
I'd be fine.
Damn.
My body's just like overflowing with like serotonin.
is
Doesn't
so
matter.
cool.
If I did a cap tonight, I will have killed myself by Wednesday.
Oh.
The come down is so severe because my body already has no serotonin
That-
left.
sorry, that
Yeah.
was
Maybe
a,
from all the
um,
times I used to do 9 caps and I fucking
That was a crazy
dried
response
myself
from me
out.
to someone saying they're going to kill themselves.
oh
Imagine me on Lifeline.
that's not good.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Oh.
Oh, honey. Just being like,
Just do cartoon sound effects.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I cannot, like the last come down I had was like years ago, and I was like, I could not survive another one of these. I was so depressed and so tired.
Wow.
Yeah.
I definitely couldn't do one while being a parent. Even coming down from coke as a parent, like knowing you got to see your kids next day, you're like, fuck.
The come down I get from runners
Fuck
high
this.
is crazy.
Runners high.
Yeah.
Fuck off, slut. Just shut the fuck up, Emma.
Do you know, sometimes when I play soccer, I run like 10 kilometers a game.
That's awesome.
You actually make me sick.
That's really cool.
Do you know what else makes me sick? The adrenaline from runners high.
Your fingers from being bulimic.
I wish.
I know. I always wish. I like literally have tried to make myself throw up before, and I literally can't.
I don't wish. I
How
think
annoying
it's
is
a
that?
horrific disease.
I have no gag reflex. I'm not talking about recently. I have Ozempic. I'm fine.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about when I was a teenager. I could never make myself throw up.
I got
And
a
it used to make-
crazy gag
It used to make me feel
reflex.
so sad. I'm like, why can't I just like be bulimic?
Another
I'd be
thing
really
I'm
good
bad
at
Another thing I'm bad at. No self-control, and I
Jesus
can't vomit it up.
I'd be really good at it because I sometimes gag brushing my teeth.
Oh my god, Duncan must feel so special.
No, I don't do that.
That's for whores.
That's not my.
That's for
aesthetic.
Duncan and his horse.
So you guys are both married. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thanks.
Am I allowed to disclose that?
It depends.
Please don't tell anyone.
I'll check the
I'm
stats
trying
of
to
how
be-
many.
I'm trying to put out a real single ready to mingle with my content.
I got to see how many men still follow me on Instagram because I do want to keep it 60-40.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if
yeah.
you do say I'm married, I could lose that.
People
Yeah.
might be like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get
Yeah,
it.
I'm
You
not
never
wearing
know.
a wedding ring, so
I am.
I hope it leaves some conspiracy.
Not even
I
a
think-
tan line under there.
No.
I forget
no.
to wear mine all the time. And if people cared enough, they'd be like, oh, is there something going on? No, I got the memory of
I
a
just lost
goldfish.
too much weight.
And I'd take it
And
off
that's
every
not a brag
night.
because I used to be a real fat fuck.
How would
anyone,
that
everyone
be?
watching the video going, that's not a brag. Anyone listening to the podcast, it's not a brag. I'm still a fat bitch. But I'm not as
I
fat
don't
as I used to
condone
be.
this language.
Well, skinny women, you don't get to fucking talk.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Call me skinny.
Although I was saying this with a fat friend the other day, is that the best thing about being fat is being able to call other people fat, being like a stupid fat fuck over here. You would never understand.
I won't
You'll never fucking
understand.
get it. Tommy,
I
you
bet
probably
you have. I bet you have.
Tommy,
though.
Tommy, you probably
in
wouldn't be able to-
private. I bet
Never.
you have.
I'm a
It's
very
so
kind
fun
person.
being like morbidly obese and just calling someone who you hate who is also fat. Be like, that fat bitch. It's
Someone
so
the other
good.
day referred to someone that they know as being borderline morbidly obese. And I found the combination of borderline morbidly to be
Yeah.
very fun. Like,
I feel like- I
at
feel
what
like-
point have you crossed over into?
Surely there
not
can't be
quite
1
morbid.
kilo difference between you being morbidly obese
They're
and
not
obese.
just obese, and I wouldn't go so far as to say they're morbidly obese, but
Yeah,
they
right.
are borderline morbidly
Yeah.
obese.
Is there like scientific definitions?
So
for-
when
Is there a number?
So me,
Is there-
me 30 kilos ago was morbidly obese. Was like the highest on the BMI
and were you
scale
told
that?
that?
You could be.
Or like
No, I looked it up.
okay.
But although on all of my pregnancy reports they're like morbidly obese mother, you're just
Wow.
like,
Fucking hell.
you're like, oh, okay.
It's just like, you know, there's a baby in there, right? Like it's not
I
it's
go,
not all me.
I'm
Yeah.
probably going to kill it because you just pissed me off. But it's like morbidly obese, overweight, and then normal. Which is like
Normal?
a trigger
Normal.
word, but yeah, like,
That's tough.
but also like morbidly obese is from like, it's just everything. So you could be like,
Right.
you could be like 400 pounds and be morbidly obese, but you could also be like,
Now what is
Pounds.
a pound?
What the
Actually,
fuck?
don't
What does
know.
that
Where do
mean?
you think we are?
I thought we were on YouTube.
Pound. What? This isn't England, sweetie. We don't
I
use
thought-
pounds.
I thought I've been
We
watching
use
TikTok videos.
Australian
It's-
dollars.
I don't know what that is. Okay, so you could be. I'm trying to think about what I was. You could be
kilos,
like.
love.
Yeah. So how many Australian
Okay,
dollars?
you could
is
be
that?
like 250 kilos, or you could be 110 kilos. You're still morbidly obese.
I still don't.
Sure.
Does that make
I can't
sense?
visualize any of this. I don't know.
Okay.
Anything.
Okay.
I struggle with bags at the airport.
Emma's like, I'm
Yeah.
so tiny. I can't imagine anything being bigger than me.
they're like 7 kilos for cabin bags. I could sit up there.
Oh, you know what I've been. God, you know what I've
Put
been.
me in the baggage. Yeah.
You know what I've
Put
been
me under
getting a
the
lot
chair.
lately is the person coming out and having to put that big old orange heavy sticker on the suitcase.
Yeah.
Fuck, that
I've
is
been-
and it's got the little cartoon of the guy like picking up the bag
Struggling.
and his legs
He's
are
struggling.
his back's breaking, his legs are buckling. You're like, it's 19 kilos. It's not that heavy.
Yeah.
I've had to
It's
do this so
fine.
many
It's
times
fine.
as a prop comic.
Yeah.
I travel with 2 giant suitcases and they are both always full to the brim.
Yeah, your big watermelons. Your,
My watermelons.
Your mallet. That
My
you,
tomatoes for the audience to
I love
throw.
you. I
My
love you
hook.
bringing your fruit from Australia to other
And I
countries.
always take it overseas and I always bring it back.
Yeah, your rotten fruit.
I bring my rotten fruit and
You've been
seeds
using
back.
the same
and I
watermelon
don't like
for
it when they
years?
ask to see my seeds. That's private. I'm not showing you my seeds.
Just
I've seen you walking into a venue to do your tech
security
run
off.
with all your accoutrement and thought, oh boy.
Yes, my charcuteries.
Yeah. Anytime anyone brings you up, I go, like they say Emma, I go, Emma Holland, the prop comic.
Yeah.
Like I pretend I don't really know who you are.
Girl
And I go,
Gallagher.
I've seen her props.
They call me Carrot Top, but that's just what I'm bringing back through border security. So many of them tany I want to be on that show so fucking bad.
How much fish do I have to bring back from Asia before they open my bag on camera?
How many bags of goddamn chia seeds do I have to carry?
Just smuggle.
Do
Yeah.
I have to smuggle on my person?
Just loose. Just the top of your suitcase is so wet with chia seeds. It's like growing through the bag. You just Emma, you being
I'm
like,
using that silver tape on my person. I'm putting chia seeds through security.
I got clocked at security coming back from Melbourne last week
What'd you
because
do?
I had Hot Wheels in my bag. And I'd hid them in.
Well, you can't do that.
I'd hid them in Maisie's shoes. Like Aurelia had bought Maisie like these really cool Nike shoes, and like obviously like I had just bought carry on, so I'd taken all the packaging off everything, and I just like put a Hot Wheel in each shoe. Like I didn't know what
that's
they were
nice.
looking for, and they like pulled my bags to the side, and they were going, "Seeing it's there, so it's through that." And I go, "You can just open it up." I was like, "I don't care. You can go through all my stuff."
You're not
It doesn't
allowed to
matter."
bring a vehicle onto this plane.
Well, it's
yes,
obvious-
I know it's tiny.
They're like, obviously, what like, the Hot Wheels are fine, but they were. I think they thought I had like these little tiny weapons because they were
you've
like
put
these really
something in
dope
the
racing
shoe.
cars. I picked out.
Yeah,
for Herbie.
sure.
And so like them showing up on the screen, they're like, "What the fuck is that?" And then they can't find them either. They're like, "She's hidden it."
Now, this isn't
And,
gonna.
and then they find them in the shoes, and they go like that, and then they pull the Hot Wheels out, and they just look so disappointed. I'm like, "Did you want it to be a bomb?
Yeah.
Like, did you want it to be
I
like a
think
weapon
you'd
of
want
mass
something
destruction?"
to happen in Australia.
Low key, I guess. I understand, but they were just so bummed to be like, "Oh, it's a car." And then they started packing my bags for me, and I was like, "I can do it." Like, this seems really sad.
Don't
for
worry,
you.
I've got a system.
Yeah, I'm like, "You've ruined it." First of
this
all,
isn't gonna
I go,
help,
great. Now when I go vape in the airport toilets, I've got to go all the way back to the bottom. Thanks, cunts. Fucking hell, so annoying.
This isn't going to help my reputation that I've already established here, but I wear dungarees to the airport on occasion. And
People probably assume you're wearing dungarees right now.
Yeah.
I'm wearing them under. I always have them on.
This actually
They're
isn't
always on.
skin. This is dungaree.
Flesh-coloured
This is
dungaree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel safe in them.
What kind of flight time and flight route? Is there a system for like when the dungarees come out for a flight or?
Over 2 hours, because I don't like it, like restriction around my waist, and it just kind of loosens everything up, you know.
Yep.
And also lots of pockets, so if I
You got your
if
little
I got too
snacks
many
in
props.
there. Yeah,
I can-
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, props for the flight.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
put my granolas.
You've got those little tiny hands. Flight attendants come around. You're like,
Pushing the button with it. Hello. No, but the things always go off, the like straps whenever I do the person thing, and every time they get so annoyed with me, they're like, you know, if you wear dungarees to the airport, they're always going to go off, and I'm like, okay. You're like, pat me down. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Let me wear
also,
my
like-
Yeah, but then you
Also,
reach into
when
your
I
pockets and you're doing card tricks and shit on them.
Yeah, I'm like,
and
but
you're
guess what's in here? Are your
like,
pockets empty?
When I
no.
when I ticked that I didn't have any weapons, there wasn't anything that said don't fucking wear dungarees.
Yeah.
So don't fucking talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, shut up.
I'm like, that's fine. Okay.
Like,
I
sorry?
don't mind that it goes
Like,
off.
what do you want me to say? I wore dungarees.
I'm trying
I wore
to
them.
get on
wearing
TV
them.
right now, and you are getting in the way.
I've gotten into so many mini fights with people in public, just being like, okay, did that make you feel better to say? Like my postpartum rage at the moment is like formidable, and I just like usually times I would just be like, oh, okay, I'm just like, did that feel good? Did that feel good to bring up?
Tell me what you think of this.
Yeah.
I saw an insane, I don't even know if you'd call it microaggression or just like full-on aggression.
You're like, I saw someone get stabbed in the head.
Yeah. What do you think? Funny, right?
Is that haha?
Is that like laugh out loud, or is it like clever funny? Like,
I was at the movies and there was a lady sitting behind me And like halfway through the film, I heard her turn to the person next to her and go, "Get off your phone. The light's distracting." This is to a stranger.
Yeah, right.
Then she goes and moves to the row in front. So now she's sitting like 2 seats away from me, and she's sitting there with her feet like in the gap.
Wait, is this
of
phone
the
girl
seat
or the-
in front of her? This is the girl that yelled at the person
okay,
on the
yeah.
phone. So she's moved.
Yeah.
Don't know why, but just clearly didn't
And
want to be.
she's put her feet.
And she's putting her foot on that little, that little gap that's like in between the seat in front of you. There's a person in that seat.
Oh,
so she's just
nah.
resting it there.
Nah.
That's so much worse than a
And
phone light.
then that person, who again, she doesn't know, this person in front of her is like, checks their phone and she goes, "Get off the phone, it's distracting." And she starts kicking the phone out of his hand.
Oh my God.
And I'm sitting there going, this man who is being kicked has some of the most almighty composure I've ever seen in my life. Because if that was me, I would lose my... if a stranger started fucking kicking me through the gap of a seat,
Oh my
I would
God.
go mental.
I'd go fucking ballistic.
Yeah.
I would stand up and start fighting them. That's where
Yeah.
I'm at. That's where I'm at the
and
moment.
the irony is,
your
all of these
feet,
outbursts...
I can see your fucking toenails. Cunt.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't tell me what to do if I can see your fucking underbelly
Yeah.
of your foot.
And the irony is, all of this so much more distracting than just someone being
Be
on their phone.
Yeah.
So much worse.
Also, your foot already being there, you should be removed from the cinemas.
Yeah, 100%.
You should not be able to put a bare foot or even a shoe
Yeah.
up to where people... If there is a shoe here, that's not right.
If they're all empty,
I'm
great,
paying
go for it.
$27 for a ticket,
Yeah.
I shouldn't be near anyone's feet.
$27 for a ticket.
Dolls,
Cheap
if you want the-
Tuesdays, girly.
No, I'm a mum. I go out.
She goes on about it, doesn't
You're
she?
on the seniors card.
Yeah, I go out on a Sunday afternoon.
Yep.
That's
yeah.
my time
That's
to
your
shine.
issue.
Okay,
Because that's the Lord's Day.
my
You're
issue.
getting the Jesus
That is
tax.
my issue actually. But I do have a Hoyts membership. Shout out to Hoyts.
I go to the free church screenings of Inside Out.
Yeah.
Is that the only,
saves you $1 or $2.
That's the only movie you've ever seen.
How much money is it saving you to repeatedly see the movie Inside Out?
Hang on, how much is my psychologist? 200.
That's great. Yeah, I'm in therapy. It's
Yeah,
just
I
you
think it's losing
watching
a bit.
Inside Out
at a
once a week.
church once a week.
Yeah, I'm actually seeing a new therapist now. Inside Out too.
Okay, it's out. Pretty good.
And her name,
the deleted
Miss
scenes.
Paula. And her name, Anxiety. Anxiety.
But I actually would go skits.
Yeah.
That's like-
that's
that's
it's
so
not
fucked
on.
up.
That's
Yeah.
not on.
It's
I-
also like you can't yell at someone and then move seat. You need to let them sit in. No, you need to let them sit in their shame.
I didn't really understand the point behind moving the seats.
Yeah.
To be completely, having already made your point.
Also,
like, I
I'm
understand
sorry.
moving if you're like, this person's driving me fucking up the wall. I don't want to be anywhere near it. But if you've yelled at them to then also move the
yes.
double, like,
You've got to do one or the
not
other.
only have I
can't
put
do
you
both.
in your place, but I've also decided I actually just don't really want to be
Also,
around
you
at all.
can't then move to a seat you haven't paid for and yell at someone else.
Right.
Because when they had their phone up before, no one was sitting behind them.
If I get annoyed by something, I just move and don't. So, like I was on a
Same.
train in Edinburgh, like it was like at 5 a.m. from London to Edinburgh.
Yep.
And there was a group of, get this, Americans sitting on the
Yum.
train.
Hate the food, hate the people.
Group of 7 of them.
Yeah.
And God bless them. They're very loud people
Oh, yeah.
in public.
Yeah.
And it was 5 a.m.
They also stink.
They were it was 5 a.m. They were talking so loud.
You hate them, yet you're
They
using...
smell like Four Loko.
Sorry, I just like love a sweeping generalization of anything.
You say you hate them, but you're chucking around the phrase pounds. Like you
Pounds.
live
I know.
there, so-
Isn't that a UK term? Pounds.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But yeah, I just moved. It's just like I bought headphones on
Oh,
and I
yeah.
moved. But
Yeah.
they were chatting like 5 a.m. It was too much.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not good. So
I almost got into a fight with a mum at the park like 2 months ago. I literally said, "Bitch, are you good?" In all
What
seriousness.
happened?
She was like, "Are you?" And I was like,
No.
"She seems
How to
crazy."
start? How to start?
Yeah,
Oh,
how to start.
I want to know everything.
I said, so I was at the park with my bestie and her daughter and Herbie, my son, and my
I
daughter.
don't remember being there.
Sorry, this is a different one. Also, you called me Fat Piggy before, so we're on a break.
Just need everyone to. I've never called Ree that.
You call
I
it to me
need to
all
know.
the
I never
time.
call her.
You call me that all the time. She calls me babe. And she's not being saying it in a
And
nice
she doesn't
way.
mean it in
she's
the
talking,
friendship
she's
way.
talking about
Yeah.
the pig.
She doesn't mean it in the
from the
girly way.
movie Babe, okay? And we were at the park together and we were just like playing with the kids. And my best friend's daughter had this little like cute little like pram that's really little. Both her and my son are toddlers, right? So it's really little. And then at one point Herbie walks off with it And I turned to Sophia, again, who is a toddler, as a joke. And I go, that creep's got your baby. Right? I'm pointing at my son. Obviously. That's it. That's
funny.
the instigating incident. And then this woman who has been bitch talking her daughter the entire time they've been in the park, like rolling her eyes. Anytime her daughter does anything, she's like rolling her eyes and going, oh, drama queen, doing that shit, right? Like a terrible person. Already a terrible person and already pissing me off because the daughter is like, she'd be like 7. So she can tell that her mum's doing this and she's just trying to have fun. And her daughter's like doing this. And I like said to Sophia, I go, oh, that creep's got your baby. Look out, like that. And she goes, I can't believe you'd say that. That's so fucked up to me. And I go, excuse me? And she goes, I can't believe you'd say that about a child. And I go, that's my child.
Yeah.
Like that. I go, that's actually, that one's mine.
Yeah.
And she goes, I can't believe you'd say that about your own child. And I was like, after everything you've been saying all day, like that? And she goes, like what? And I go, bitch, are you good? Because it's like, why are you even fucking talking to me in the first place? And she goes, are you? And I was like, I'm confused. And she goes, I'm sure you are. And I go, okay. And then I was just like, this woman is obviously like mentally ill.
She walked away being like, won that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another one bites to the dust.
And then I was like, I don't know if she is like a legitimately safe person to have an argument with. You know when you get that vibe, you're like, oh, like she's
This will escalate.
This will escalate.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like, I'd actually love to fight. Like I was like deep in the middle of postpartum too. I was like, I'd fucking love to punch on with mum at the park. That's where I was coming from at the time. But I was like,
I'd love to watch it.
but I was like, I should probably be like a responsible person. And I was just like, okay, girl. And I just said, okay, girl.
Good for you.
Okay, girl.
There is something about having a child where people talk about how it unlocks a level of joy that you didn't know possible. And yet most of what you hear is just people in fucking scraps with other parents.
But that's
it seems
joy
to
for you, isn't
unlock
it?
That is
more
joy for me, though.
rage than you
No,
knew
that is
possible.
actually joy for me. That made
Yeah.
me feel really good.
Yeah,
I left
okay.
the park feeling amazing.
Yeah.
I left no, like legit. I like even when James came home, I go, guess what I got to say to a woman today?
Yeah.
In like seriousness. He was like, what? I was like, I got to say, bitch, are you good? I was like, it felt incredible. It was just like in the movies.
Yeah, that's so
Charlotte's
sick.
Web.
It's also like parents get a bad rap for like shit talking their kids and shit talking parenting, but that's because if we were always to be like, it's so beautiful all the time,
Like, who
you'd be so sick of it. It's so boring.
Yeah.
Just
You know what
let
I mean?
parents be human beings. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Let
always
me
think about
say
it-
I hate my kids. Do you know what I mean? Just let me say that.
Yeah.
Let me say I'd walk my son off the Story
Also,
Bridge.
what you
I have a joke about it and it's so fucking funny and all parents laugh and non-parents hate it.
What you said also is like funny to call like
Yeah.
to see a kid taking a baby doll and going, don't let that creep take
I'm like,
your baby.
that, it's
100%.
so
Very funny.
It's
Even if
so
it wasn't
funny,
your kid,
right?
yeah.
Even if it wasn't, it's like, obviously that 2-year-old's not a pedo. It's a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, why am I explaining funny jokes to you, bitch? I was so fucking mad.
talking to
I was
us
just
or
like,
in the
yeah,
story?
no.
Why am I explaining
I'm
funny
back in the
jokes
park. I'm back in the park. You know? But yeah, sorry.
Emma, you had a job as a tour guide
I sure
on
did.
the Great Ocean Road. And how did that go?
Not good.
So you're driving the bus.
I was good at driving the bus. That was the bit I was really good at.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe you like drove a bus.
And I'm a defensive driver too. You already know I am.
I do.
I will like, people don't
That's
like
kind
letting...
of sexy. To
Thank
like,
you.
I don't know, a woman driving a bus.
I had to
don't
wear
know
cargo
why.
pants.
Women in male
Really-
heels. I'm like, okay.
Low-rise cargos.
Okay, Dyke. Okay. Good for you. It's giving mask in a skirt.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is the part where me and Emma have sex.
I'm going
Are you going to be there the whole
going to be
time?
another. Oh, right. I can be there for that one. The jumping
He
on the
doesn't
bed.
leave, doesn't he?
The jumping on the bed. I'm
Can you
not
just
allowed.
like give
there
us a
for.
minute?
Sorry.
Keep the camera on, but give us like a second.
Tommy, can you fuck off?
Rhea and I have something to talk
I
about.
just discovered Emma's a bit mask.
I was like, oh, this will be great getting these guys together. They're friends. It'll be really fun. It'll be really frivolous.
So it's like we're either fighting or we made things uncomfortably horny.
I feel like I'm documenting like the last day that you guys ever speak to each other.
Yeah, it's going to be really uncomfortable after this.
Especially after
Oh,
everything
hey.
I said in the last podcast, the live podcast, I was making inappropriate gestures about Emma's dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was not on.
It was,
It was not good behavior.
it was
on Rhea's
very,
part.
very cruel.
It was very funny, but it was not on. Actually, it was crook. Actually, it was crook.
the fuck?
I was actually unsavory. I was untidy.
And I'll see you on Wednesday.
Okay.
When you come over and see the kids.
Fine. Fuck me. So I'll take care of your
Sorry, you
beautiful
were driving
children with
your
you.
bus?
I was driving my little bus.
You had a carabiner on, I assume.
Carabiner on. I had my big hydro flask and
Yep.
I was driving my bus. But
Yep.
people don't want to let buses in, like ever, because they don't want to be stuck behind a bus. And I made them let me in.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
babe.
I forced my way in.
Yeah.
And people didn't like me. I got beeped at a lot. I don't give a piss.
Are you wearing the dungarees?
Don't bleep that out.
Are you wearing the dungarees on the bus?
Oh, I wish.
That's great.
Oh,
I mean,
I wish.
you're not wearing them on the bus. When are you wearing them?
Dungarees on a bus.
You're wearing them on a fucking plane.
What is this,
Surely I'm
magic
thinking
school?
any tour guide, the classic tour guide costume is a polo with the company logo on it.
It was a polo. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. If I'm doing a tour and the cunt turns up dressed like Super Mario, I'm like,
You'd be like, I don't.
where the fuck
And
are
then,
we
and then they
going?
drive a
taking
bus. They drive a bus of 30 people. I'd be like, no, I need someone in a slack.
Can you just
Here
prove this bus
immediately.
goes below 70 miles an hour? I'm actually really
Yeah.
nervous right now.
Yeah. You've got like a fake mustache on for no reason.
Me? Oh. Where are we going? Don't worry.
I always find a way.
Into the river.
So you're driving the bus,
Yep.
and you're having to do like,
I had to do
well, you got
commentary.
the little intercom thing.
I've got the like full headset.
the fucking headset.
And I'm not good at it. They didn't give me any information, so I just made stuff up.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like they'd say, what kind of tree is that? And I'd be like, Pacific Elm.
Wait, what kind of tour company is this though? Like
Pacific Elm.
Oh.
No, I don't fucking No, it was like
But
a...
like to not give you any information?
No, yeah, it was a bit...
So they
rough.
just
So-
they
so
hire you,
really-
they just assume
So
that you know
really, you're
everything
just
you're
a
gonna
bus
need to know.
driver.
Yeah. But I had to talk, so I'd say things.
A bus driver who's brought their own headset
Yeah.
and,
Do you know-
and mini speaker system.
A bus driver working on a tight 5.
The one section I did talk a lot was when we got to the section that had been really affected by bushfires, because I knew a lot about the bushfires.
Okay.
So
And
you're
that's
like
where
the-
my heart was.
You're like the most depressing tour guide ever.
Yeah, I was like, oh, here we go.
I reckon people-
25,000 koalas turn to ash.
You can still see them on the side of the
Yeah.
road if you look carefully.
Yeah. You can
I
see
reckon
their
people
like
got
her-
off that tour and went, yeah, we got a bus tour today with the lady who started the bushfires. She just kind of knew a lot about how quickly it got out of control and the
starting
spread of
point,
it. And
yeah.
She kept
knew
talking about kindling.
Yeah.
She kept saying kindling to us.
I think she was rubbing one out while she was talking about all this. It's a lot of muffled sounds.
When you say
coming from
rubbing
that
one out,
headset.
you mean like it's trying to strike the flame.
Oh, I love a redhead. Who's the hottest person you can imagine? That sexy redhead
That
chick
sexy
on
redhead,
the
yeah.
on the
Yeah.
matches box.
Yeah.
She's fucking hot.
She is really
I love
fucking
rubbing
hot.
her out.
Beautiful.
She is fit.
Love giving her a flick.
Just like, and the permanent blowout too. But her hair's
Permanent
also, I
blowout.
presume,
Yeah.
fire.
Oh.
Hot.
And how do you do it without blowing it out? You know what I mean? How do you get a blowout without blowing the fire out?
Yeah, yeah,
no
yeah.
one is asking
No
these
one's
questions,
asking
Ree.
these questions.
Yeah.
Babe. I like me being out of shot, being like, like
She
pointing
does
at Emma,
every time I get closer to her.
being like,
leaning
yeah,
further and further
girl,
away.
yeah.
I'm asking important questions.
The bit on the side that you
I like to have a
strike.
rest and just like double chin, just go, oh fuck, just push my gut out as far as possible, just be double chinning, and then just like come back into frame. Just like
When my jawline's ready, I'll be
when my
back.
jawline's ready, I'll let you know.
No, I like to spend a bit of time before I strike that bit on the side.
Oh, do you?
I sort of give that a bit of attention before I get the match.
Oh,
out,
good for
I like
you.
to, I like to
An
really
hour,
get
such
her,
an hour.
get her warmed up. You know,
Yeah.
you can't just go in there with
You
the
can't
match.
just go in there with the
fucking-
match, nothing.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
just gotta
I
like
can.
warm- yeah,
You got to get her ready. You know.
Nah.
That's because you're a woman who drove a bus.
Nah, I've only got one thing in mind.
Striking.
And it's me
And it's
striking the flame.
disgusting.
Anyway, yeah. I
So
used
did
to
you
set a
ever
lot
get
of
found out
fires.
for just making shit up
No,
on the
they
tour?
don't care.
That's
They,
so good.
They send you off your first shift. They're like, all right, off you go.
Yep.
They send you off for 16 hours with a group of 20 people. They're just like, good luck.
Yeah.
They never check in on you. There's a phone line in case something goes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They never like sent someone to be like, and how's she doing on that? They don't care.
Yeah.
That's so. They must be making so much money. You would just be making so much money if you didn't care.
Yeah.
If
I
you
think
weren't
they
making
were.
enough money, you'd be like, how can we improve the
The
service?
pay wasn't awesome either. Like,
But
was
it does
fine.
make you think about any time you've been on a tour group thing in any other country.
Yeah, was it
where
all
you just go
bullshit?
like, yeah, oh, if that's just a thing where they just like, how many people are, if they're not bothering to like vet the knowledge that you have, you're like,
Literally.
I've come home from trips and been like, interesting fact about this town, and been like, oh, this person probably just made that up.
I think the customers could tell my heart wasn't in it.
Yeah.
And I think they could tell. One of the reviews I got on TripAdvisor said she didn't know much.
Yeah. You know what was
she was talking a lot, but
yeah,
there was
they
not.
said it would have been nice to have some more informative commentary.
You know what was an eye-opener for me was going to the Ueno Zoo in Japan, right, and seeing like the animals be miserable, obviously in captivity, but not fully have an understanding until we go to the part where the kangaroos are, and they're in like a 10 meter by fucking 5 meter cage, and it says in English like, why are the kangaroos not jumping? And it says kangaroos only jump when they're scared or when they're trying to get food, but we give them food, so they're fine.
Oh my
That's
God.
sick.
And that is
sick.
I know. And then that was like my wake up call for like everything in the zoo is fucked. Like every
Wow.
single animal in this zoo is like being tortured basically, because like I knew as an Australian that obviously that is not true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kangaroos are always like wanting to move around and like do like anything.
I mean, don't speak for them.
I don't want to speak for them, but they're like really skinny, so I assume they just like love to be skinny and like and really muscly and hot. Definitely one of the most fuckable animals on the planet. But
Yep.
I just that was like
They're ripped.
my thing where I was like, any other thing I've read in this zoo is now bullshit to me,
Yeah.
because I know that's bullshit, which means anything they've said is possibly bullshit.
Yeah, why isn't every zoo just got a guy there that's like just basically got to make up whatever they're doing?
Yeah.
Just tell the tour groups that they do that when they're like the happiest they've ever been.
Yeah. Like, remember when they were like,
No, they try and drown themselves when they're like having the best day they've ever had.
Yeah.
They hold their own heads underwater.
yeah.
They swim down until it's too far to come back up in time.
They try and eat paint when they're like just thinking about how good things are, when they feel like life has peaked.
Although to be fair, that's like very toddler-esque behaviour, is to like try and commit suicide every day while being the happiest you've ever been.
Are you okay? You got to
Me?
ask toddlers, are you okay?
Yeah, are you
You gotta do
okay?
it. You gotta
And they're like, I'm monster truck, and then like we'll try and dive off the end of the couch. Into
That's
like
why
a,
they spell
into
it
like
like,
the corner.
are you okay
Yeah.
there? It's
Yeah, so
easier for
toddlers
kids.
can
It's like the full
understand.
words. They're not going to know what that means.
Yeah.
Important
Yeah.
cause.
Well, guys, this has been very informative.
Has it?
I'm so tired.
I'm really tired.
Yeah, I'm really tired
We're really
too.
tired.
Are we all feeling the lull? I'm so ready.
to bring it up on a mid-podcast.
I love to
you guys
go.
feeling the lull?
You guys felt that, right?
Are you guys
The
feel
energy
like,
shifted
can you guys
and it's
feel the
not
lull?
good.
But I
That's so great.
can.
Being on a date and being like, did you just feel that? She's like, what, you mean
not the
the
lull.
connection? Like, no, the lull.
No.
The
Yeah.
huge lull in
Like
conversation.
I just a spark
drop
just left. when
Am I crazy or is there like nothing here? Emma Holland and Rhi Down. Silly stuff. Hope you enjoyed it. I certainly had a lot of fun doing it. I had a bit of a headache from laughing so much at the end of it. Thank you to those guys for doing the show. Check out Emma Holland's kids' book, Stories for the Kid Next Door. It's available everywhere. And if you're in Brisbane, if you are in other parts of the country that Rhi happens to come to, go and check her out because she's great. And Emma will, of course, have a tour on next year. So go and check that out when tickets go on sale. Get on the Patreon for this show. As I mentioned, bonus episodes with special guests going up every week. Always a lot of fun on there. Thank you very much for joining me for another week. That is all from me. I will see you next time for more How to Do Everything.